Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm INSANEBRIT, and today's simulation is Chelsea versus Watford. Now, if you're a Chelsea fan, smash that subscribe button because we're going to be doing this all year round. As I always say, in the last game I managed to watch it, it was Roma versus Chelsea. Of course, in the last simulation it was a bit more tougher than what we originally thought, and essentially in real life it was full of goals. In the real match, obviously, ending 3-3. So we conceded 3, but we scored some great goals. A world-class strike by Zeko in the previous match. Now this simulation is based off the league form of the last game that we played in the league. So not the actual Champions League, but whatever, it's irrelevant anyway. We're going to kick on, and this week we have Watford, as I said. So this should be an interesting match. With our form being as good as it is, I think we will dominate this match. But then again, the game isn't played on paper, it is played in a real life kind of scenario. And this is just simulation, so you know, they're not always correct. But I believe that Fabregas, for example, would start ahead of Bayaku in this particular match. But whatever, it is what it is. Pedro starts, Hazard and Morata. Zap Costa started in real life for Roma on that right wing ahead of Moses. William come on, making a good impact. And our next match, I believe, is at Roma as well. Away at Roma, by the way. Gomez in goal, former Tottenham goalkeeper. Man, their names. Britos. Firmino. What are these names? Calpo. What? Cleverley. Richardson. Carrillo. And Gray. Man, I should have looked at some of these people's names before I started the simulation. I've got to start doing that. So I will get some names wrong, as you always know, in these particular simulations that I do. The pronunciation and stuff. This is on Legendary, by the way. 9 minutes, often lasts about half an hour. So Chelsea kick it off. Hazard. Bayaku. Kante. No real pressure on the ball. Chelsea coming forward now. Plays a quick 1-2. Hazard gets it back. Oh, he works his magic. Takes a strike, and it's an early goal! Straight away, an early goal. Like, what the hell were Watford doing? They were like static in this match. Like, I know it's early going. Like, they weren't even up for it. Like, they never even put in a foot out to challenge, really. Half-fast approach to the defending. Look at that. Hazard to free roam, do what he wants, a bit of magic, and how in that angle and that distance did he get that shot off is A, ridiculous, and B, how did it even go in? What a strike. Goalkeeper near it, but not enough, didn't get a hand to it even. Fingertips, barely even reached. So an early goal straight away. I thought that this would be, you know, in the form that we're in, we would dominate and just win kind of scenario. But at the same time, it's proven right, as we've just scored a goal of that quality in about 3 minutes. That is ridiculous. Gray. Dakor. Kapow. Gray. There's centre man up front, waiting for support. Richardson plays a 1-2 cleverly. Richardson with a strike and a great save. Oh, and Alonso clears nearly right back into the. That would have been a rebound goal, just straight out into the players, and Watford could have capitalised on that. Corner to Watford. 4 minutes in, so very alive with the game straight off the bat. Corner taken. There's a great header. Oh, that was a far out distance header, and Courtois all over it. Cahill. Don't muck around with it in the back. Louise went off injured in the Roma game. Richardson now takes possession. Gives it to Caralia. A through ball and Kapow! Or was it Capu? The pronunciation of these names. A good through ball. Hit it with his left foot. Should have done a lot better there. Watford would be very disappointed in that. So Louise went off injured. I don't know if he'll actually be playing in this match. I'd like to think he will be. He was playing in a midfield role. What a ball there to Hazard now. Knocks it down to Moretta. Plays a 1-2. Hazard in possession. Does his magic now. And Moretta! Ooh, a strike, but it's gone over. Oof. Taking pop shots, but real quality there. Dangerous shots. Oof. Watford have got to get in there, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves 2 or 3-0 down in the first half. By the looks of this anyway, the way it's going. Gomez to take the goal kick. So if you are watching this, I assume, let's just call it Thursday's video, one of Thursday's videos. FIFA 18 finishes on Friday, and you will never see FIFA 18 The Journey again. So I know a lot of people got tired of a playthrough. You know, GTA will be back on Monday, so hope you guys get back on that. You know, I'm sorry it's taken so long to you know, complete FIFA 18. But it is what it is. So you've had 15 hours of GTA, 15 hours of The Journey, and then we'll get right back to GTA. So, you know, it is what it is. Corelio. Richardson. Ball to no one. I don't know who that was. The left back, I believe. Pedro. Still in possession. No, he isn't. Capel comes back. Decor. So I won't get all the back 4 of the Watford squad's names right. I apologise for that. Cleverly, a former Man United player. Corellia. Watford holding possession right now. We're only 30 minutes in. They're no mugs. They're working their way in. Working good football, putting the ball in, and Aspilicueta gathers up. And it's come to nothing. But they've got some good movement there with intent. They're not afraid. Not holding back. Oh, Chelsea really putting the pressure on. Some good football being played now. Look at that. All the way to Alonso. And he's blocked off. I don't know who that is. Kobe? Calasel. I believe that is. I don't know. If I'm getting some of these names wrong, my apologies. Kante. Running that midfield now. Hazard. Looking to pick a pass. Will he do it go alone? He's missed out. Britos wins it back. And there's a foul given. Is that a foul given to Chelsea? No, it's given to Watford. There will be no food review this week because it's already out. It is the double down. I got it out as quickly as possible for you guys, just so it's done and dusted. Because I wanted to have you guys to have the opportunity to go and get it if you want it. You know what I mean? Because unlike the last burger that I did for the McDonald's, it didn't go to plan. It was the last day and you guys didn't have a chance or whatever if you saw it late. So my apologies for that. Moses. Pedro. Moretta now surrounded. Gets support. Chelsea moving it very quickly now. There's some positive movements from Chelsea. Kante. Clips it to the left wing. They're playing really good stuff here. Cocky, they're trying to get an early cross in there. And Gomez clears. Gray. Oh, good bit of football there. Clipping it over to Cleverly. He tried to pass it to Gray, didn't go nowhere. Kante in possession now. Gives it to Moretta. Looking to pass it off to the left wing. And it's a foul given to Chelsea, I believe, this time. A free kick. I don't know if that's going to be a yellow card. It may well be. Didn't look nothing. Maybe just a warning, but... And it is, I think, just a warning. Luis to take it. I think he's not going to take a direct shot. He'll just clip it in. 23 minutes gone. Chelsea winning 1-0. Clips it in. Richardson clears. Gray now trying to get on the break. Chelsea getting back. Not enough Watford supporting. Cahill robs him of the ball. Hazard now switches to the right. Capel, whatever. Capu. I keep changing the pronunciation. My bad, guys. Cleverly. Richardson. Luis intercepts. Bayaku. Coming forward now. Moses now hands it to Moretta. Back to Moses. Will he get a cross in? Just toying with... Oh, that was a bad misplaced pass on Moretta's... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for to explain that. On his side, maybe. Kante. That name, Giaglas. What? The left back is ridiculous. That name is just ridiculous. Gray now. Pedro robs him of the ball. Alonso. Oh, Alonso loses out. It's the from the Chelsea one. Bayaku gives it to Pedro. Unmarked this time. Cuts inside. Bayaku now holding possession. Chelsea in such a strong position at this point, dominating the possession, coming forward with intent, and playing some really good stuff here. Moses now. Oh, it's brilliant. He dodges to the left back. It's brilliant. He's got to get the cross in, surely. No, hands it to Hazard. Bayaku now. Will he take a strike? No, he isn't. He's handed to Moretta. They're playing around with it too much. They need to get a shot off. I think they lost possession. It's gone nowhere. For all their possession, they haven't done enough with it. Bayaku. I feel like I'm watching Arsenal right now. What the hell are you doing? There's a through ball. Take a strike, someone. Oh my God, Moretta should have taken a strike. Good clearance there. Right back to Chelsea though. Here they come again for the 5th time. You know, if you got this opportunity in these positions, you got to take these chances or make something happen, because if you don't, they change something up and the whole dynamic of the game changes, and you'll regret all those chances and opportunities that you had to do something in the last stages of the game. That's for the Equator. Sure, cleverly clashing with Kante there. A free kick given to Watford now. Get on with it. Right, here we go. He's going to have to clip it in, surely. He does, cleverly to clip it in. Gives it to Richardson. He makes a turn. He's in the box, takes a strike, and it's not a bad... well, there wasn't enough power on it, and it weren't on target, but at least he had the good sense to take a strike. Unlike Chelsea at this particular time, who seems to want to pass it 5 times before they even take a shot off in the box. It's nearly the end of the first half. Call it about 40 minutes. Just gone, really. That's for the Equator. Chelsea back in possession. Not enough... I want to say there's not enough pressure on the ball, I mean. But they're moving it quickly, so Chelsea are playing some good stuff. Pass and move, pass and move. And that's... they often do that in the second half. They started off very brightly in this first half doing that. Pedro now. Working the magic. Alonso. Here come Watford again. Great, what can they do with it this time? Cleverly now, from the midfield. Makes a pass to Gray. Gray looking to pick a pass, maybe on that right wing. He does. And Alonso gets a block off. Chelsea getting back now. Richardson, cleverly. Back to Richardson. What's he going to do? He's going to take a strike. Oh, and David Luiz with the interception there, with a good tackle. And now Chelsea hitting on the break. And the counter-attack. Hazard, I think that... no, is it Hazard? Is he still on the right side? Or was that Pedro again? I think that was Pedro. Yep, Hazard now on the left wing. Back on the left wing. I can't keep track of him. He's all over the place. Kante now looking to pick a pass, surely. Ah, blocked off there. A good block off. The defence has done really well. Kante now. Again on that left wing. Being tortured on that left wing. Kante loses possession. And now Gray trying to hit them on the break with Watford now. And Bayaku with a great interception there. Moretta does the turn. He's got a strike. Oh, it's gone nowhere, but it's about time they had a strike. He ain't been, you know, doing nothing in the past 5 minutes. Getting into good positions, but not actually, you know, attempting on, no attempts on goal, really. Looks like it's going to be a 1-0 in the first half, which is surprising considering how much dominance that Chelsea have had. I don't know how Watford are going to change this up, but they need to change their attitudes. Gray. David Luiz again with the interception. Pedro now cutting inside. And it's gobbled up there by Javas, I believe his name is. The left back. Richardson. And there is the end of the first half. We have a second half to play. And I bet you the possession is ridiculous. So if you look at that, shots 4 for Watford, only 3 for Chelsea. Possession 45-55% for Chelsea. So yep, of course they have dominated. Not by a lot, only 10%, but it still seems a lot, especially in the final third. Compared, Bayaku now. Chelsea start brightly. It's basically as you were in the second half for Chelsea. That needs to change. Other than maybe be a bit more clinical and take your chances. Kante now from the midfield in the box. So much potential to smash that, and he just test the keeper. Watford now soak up the pressure and try to get a foothold in the game, or just get possession, even close them down. It doesn't. They're standing off too much, like they're going to try and hit Chelsea on the break, but Chelsea's defence is too strong for that. They got back 5 for goodness sake. It's not going to work for my liking. Bayaku now gives it to Morel. Morel now working the channels. Alonso looking for the cross. No, he's Knopf. What is that name? No, what? I cannot even read their names. The defense is ridiculous. Kapow. Gray. They're core now. Clips it into the left wing. Moses challenges. Wins the ball. Kante back into possession now. Chelsea now going to have to hit a little bit more pace in their passing. They seem to slow down. But can they keep this or maintain this kind of fast-pacing pass and fast-paced football for 90 minutes? I don't think so. I think they have to calm it down in the latter stages when they get tired. Hazard now cuts inside, working that number right down the centre. Takes a strike. Oh, absolutely brilliant that was. Gray coming off. Hasn't done too badly, but who are they going to bring on that's better, supposedly? Deeney. Okay, but I thought Gray did kind of quite well, to be honest with you. He had moments of holding the ball up and stuff, so let's see what Deeney can do. 54 minutes gone. Cleverly. Deeney on the ball for the first time now. If I was that right back or whoever had the ball, Knopf, whatever his name is, I would change your name. It's fucking stupid. And there's a strike from Cleverly from distance, maybe out of frustration, but then again, at least they're willing to take the shots. Chelsea now making a substitution. Fabregas, is obviously a better player than Bayaku, so this is not good for Watford. Bayaku's done really well. No real need to take him off, but maybe they're trying to get that second goal. They're not content with the one goal, and they want Fabregas to find that killer pass, as it were. And I think maybe look, Fabregas coming forward now. What I say that about him, and then he just gives away a pass like that. I mean, come on, that is ridiculous. But whatever. Pedro. Challenging Kapow now after being robbed of the ball. Deeney. Working the channels, waiting for support. Loses out to Louise now. He has his moments, Fabregas, of picking those passes. We know we can do it here and there. And that's what we're waiting for, to do one of those killer passes. The midfield didn't need freshening up in terms of energy because Bayaku was all over the place along with Kante. But for his... Oh, what a pass. That was amazing. It's a great pass. And that's a brilliant goal. A beautifully worked goal from Chelsea. It's been a long time coming. We've seen the build-up. For all these so-called good football in the first half. And then they just worked the magic like that. That was beautifully done. What a pass. And I think that was from someone who... I'm praising Fabregas here. And yet it was somebody... It wasn't Fabregas who made that excellent pass. Who started it off. 2 passes and a finish, I believe that was. Bang. I think that was Moses. A great pass. And went one straight across goal. Quick pacing. And Moretta was there to finish it off. Absolutely amazing. So it's a very comfortable 2-0 for Chelsea. And they're dominating. And they're just going to take it in their stride now. 62 minutes gone.
For Chelsea, number 9, Morata.
What's Watford going to do now? They've only made one substitution. Don't know if there's a lot they can do. Kapow. Chivlios, or whatever his name is, Cleverly. Working the channels now. Moses now intercepts. Got to get the ball away. And again, Chelsea soaking up the pressure just with ease. Oh, Hazard there challenges, nearly wins it. Kapow now. Cabrelio. Dakor now from the... Oh, that was a good bit of movement from Dakor, whatever his name is, coming from the midfield, breaking into the 6-yard box. Maybe should have had a shot instead of passing it, but whatever. Fabregas now. Chelsea don't really have to come forward. They can sit back, relax, you know, and come forward and hit them on the break. But that don't seem to be Chelsea's mantra right now. We seem to be just going forward and forward over and over, just trying to get more goals, which I applaud. It's positive. I don't think Watford can do too much damage. Oh, that was a good pass there, and it's gone nowhere though. Cleverly. KO intercepts. Dini now back in possession. Aspilicueta. Again, Chelsea's back 5, just soaking up the pressure. And, you know, oof, such with ease. Look at Kante now. No one challenging him. Going back, and that's not a smart thing to do. Someone's got to get a challenge into him. He tries to even run, cut inside. He's not one of those players, and he tried it. Fabregas with a pass to Morata now. Gives it to Hazard now. Will he pass it back? He does. Morata with a strike, and a great save from Gomez. Gomez has been tested a few times, but he hasn't really, you know, hasn't gone too well for him, conceding 2. Pedro off for William. So which is Kapow, or Capo, whatever, comes off for Pereira. I think his name's Pereira, that guy. Corner to Chelsea. And oh, what a header! That was brilliant, a great save, and it is Pereira coming on. What a save from Gomez there. Look at the tight angle. And even then, the rebound was followed up by Alonso, and it didn't go so well. But what an incredible header from Morata there. From that tight angle. Your neck muscles must be killing you. 72 minutes gone. William. Fabregas. Kante. William now tries to play a 1-2, doesn't come off. Moses fell over. Kante. They're going for more goals, Chelsea. It's a free kick given to Watford there. No need for it, really. We're in too much of a comfortable position, but not worth it, really. Just getting competitive there. And there's a substitution being made by Chelsea. Moses off, who's done quite well, supporting for Zap Costa. So he gets a run out today. Really changing up that midfield, Chelsea, all their attackers. With Pedro off for William, and now Zap Costa for Moses. Fabregas coming on for Bayaku. And none of these players have done particularly bad. So that they've done actually quite well. So, you know, Zap Costa now on that right wing. He's going to burn down the right wing with an early cross at the back. A great save from Gomez there. No one better pick up the slack. And Cabralias or whatever boots it out. And once again, Chelsea back into possession. Marcos gives it to Hazard now. Oh, it's a brilliant turn from Hazard. What's he going to do? He's surrounded here. Gives it to Morata now. Morata working his magic. They can't touch him in the box. Oh, it was a great tackle there from Cleverly coming back. And Gomez clears to relieve pressure on the back 4. Pereira now on the ball for the first time. Gives it to the wing. Richardson. Zap Costa with an interception. I think that was a foul by Zap Costa there. Oh no, it was a throw on. Throw on to Watford. 80 minutes gone. I don't know what they're waiting for. Get on with it. No one marking whoever he threw it to, and I say that because it's cockiness, like it doesn't matter, you know, we're going to win this kind of thing. Deeney now. Some good pass in there from Watford. The core loses out possession, and is that Morata all by himself? Is he going to score again? Taking him on now. Oh, Britos manages to dispossess him there and cleverly get him back in the defence position. It's funny how cleverly he was there in the defensive position, yet the other centre-backs and right-back and left-back weren't, or whatever, you know. Chelsea now coming forward again. Zap Costa trying to cut inside, losing out to Calabrius, or whatever his name is. Kante now. Decor. Pereira. I believe it. Calicio, whatever his name is. What is that name? Cahill. Loses out. Decor now. He's going to take a strike from distance. Makes a pass. Oh, and it's a wasted opportunity there. Decor has been in two decent positions throughout the entirety of the game. Maybe he should have been told to get in that in that box and you know, do some damage, take a strike, and he decided to pass it. It wasn't a bad pass, but I just feel it's gone to nowhere. It was a little bit too heavy, and Calabrios or whatever had to run out. Bit too much power on it. Corner to Watford now. 87 minutes gone. The goalkeeper's gone up, Gomez, so it's all or nothing for them at this point, which I understand. You're 2-0 down. And there's the header, and it's gone nowhere, and Watford is still in possession. The goalkeeper's trying to get back. Cleverly now, Richardson. Hazard got man of the match. And for me, I kind of agree with that. Hazard's done superbly well. Morata now on the ball. Wait, no, he's got it back. He's taken him on. They can't get back. Oh, he's gone wide. They've got him back. He loses out to Britos once more. So much potential to have done some damage there, and on two occasions Morata's failed to capitalise on that position. That's unfortunate. Kante loses out. Throw on to Watford. Here come Watford's one last hurrah now. Trying to get something. Just a little bit of pride. They haven't done enough. Courtois has been virtually not busy this whole second half. It's been ridiculous. So much potential in the second half. Oh, and they sent... Is that Morata on his way? It is. Again, he's beating his man. Oh, he didn't get the finish right. On the third opportunity, he managed to beat his man, get the shot off, but it was... it wasn't the spectacular ending that we all wanted. And it's been a good game for Chelsea. It's totally domination in possession. Brilliant goals. Brilliant individual performances. Even the substitutions coming on were all positive for people sitting on the subs bench. 6 shots from Morata, 1 goal. Possibly, it definitely should have had 2 or even 3. Really, he should have had a hat trick when you think about it. Those 2 one-on-one in individual cases when he could have beaten his man and took on the keeper. That's kind of disappointing for Chelsea. But on the whole, guys, a very good game. Lots of action. Watford seemed to fold after the initial 15-20 minutes. You know, especially after that first goal, or the second especially. It just crumbled after that. It never looked like scoring. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to me. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links on the description below. If you want your YouTube channel shouted out, or a company shouted out, or whatever, by all means, email me at perrysda@hotmail.com. Links are in the description below. You can contact me via Twitter as well. And, we must have PayPal, though, or whatever. And we'll discuss a fee or whatever, and to shout out your company name or your YouTube channel to help you get subscribers. And I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching.